Folks, we have seen bitter feelings spill over this evening, and this match might be the most bitter of them all. As ELOE members, the modern-day Frankenstein, Hero Napier, and the beard villain Johnny Malloy are going to challenge Syler Mason and Oldman Youngboy for the EWA Tag Team titles in this long-standing rivalry between Team Auto Draft and the Evil League of Evil. Commissioner Mikey D making his way down the ringside, obviously has a vested interest in this matchup because my goodness, it has been a chaotic evening and a chaotic year, especially for those title belts that Mikey D just took into his possession. As the beard villain and Oldman Youngboy square off middle of the ring here. Oldman Youngboy with the top wrist lock. Syler and Oldman Youngboy will definitely have the technical ring advantage, but there's the roughhouse tactics of the beard villain. Oh, but look at that, a leg grapevine takedown. And now trying to muscle Johnny Malloy over for a half crab, perhaps. Nevertheless, he has the leg stabilized and is in control of his opponent. And well, Johnny Malloy responding back with a single leg dive and a leg grapevine, a leg lace of his own in kind. And now a cross arm breaker being attempted by Oldman Youngboy. This is something I wasn't expecting. To see the beard villain trade mat maneuvers with Oldman Youngboy. And lots of emotion going into this particular match. As Oldman gets shot off the ropes, misses a clothesline, does Johnny Malloy. Springboard cross body, rolls out of it. Now, a bottom rope acai moonsault. That only got a 2. Oldman Youngboy diversifying that moveset of his every time he's in there. And the big man, Syler Mason, the suplex machine. Cover only a 2 with that snap suplex. If you saw our social media, Hero Napier gave a very impassioned promo. And it showed a side of Hero Napier that, quite frankly, many of us hadn't seen before, and that's sort of empathy. As the single leg crab hooked on, Johnny Malloy going for the bottom rope, and he gets it. Hero Napier, as he has referee Mike Fleury's attention, Johnny Malloy got the low blow in, and and an important part. Facial hair meets facial hair, and it turns out to be a losing battle for Oldman Youngboy. As the modern-day Frankenstein comes back in. During that promo, Hero Napier had mentioned its shoulder, its back, its knees are shot. The last match that it wrestled, it couldn't get his wrestling boots on because it wasn't physically able to. That is the pain that Hero Napier lives with every day, and yet wrestling is in its blood, and that's all it has. And Hero took great offense to Commissioner Mikey D dubbing this match as Champs versus Chumps. Made it very personal, and there's no question. Hero Napier is a misunderstood individual to a certain extent. Society has gotten better over the years, but we're still a long ways away. The problem is that Hero Napier uses that malevolence that it experiences and takes it out in the wrestling ring and uses it to brainwash people and push its physical agenda, frankly, in ways that we here in EWA haven't seen explored in quite some time. As the crowd goes full throttle for Oldman Youngboy, and Hero Napier mocking this crowd and raining down the punishment. The back of Hero Napier's jacket says, "Choose violence." And Hero Napier does that 365, 24/7. If you don't believe me, go back and watch the unsanctioned Bel Air street fight we had here a few months ago. Nearly put Syler Mason on the shelf. And Oldman Youngboy was handcuffed to a ring post along with Beefcake and the Purple Parrot Colin Sheen. It was not the finest hour for Team Auto Draft, and that has led to this, more or less. With the EWA tag team titles on the line. And Hero Napier jawing with these ringside fans, and that is certainly something that if there's a flaw in Hero's game plan, that's one of it. As Oldman Youngboy trying to get to the tag, ever so close, elbowing out of it. Oldman should have. It's beyond me to tell Oldman Youngboy what to do, but he should have went for the tag there. Instead, he's raining down more blows, and he cut off the tag. He cut off the tag. Oldman Youngboy did not make the tag, and and that senton caught Oldman Youngboy on the side. Normally, it is on the lower back or the sternum, and that one caught him like almost on the hip. It's got to be more painful than either of those two options. And the Beard Villain measuring, but catches Hero with a shot to the kisser, and there it is, the tag. To the sweet science himself, Syler Mason, who scores with a belly-to-belly. And he had one to spare for himself. And a second belly-to-belly. I don't know how he looks with gray against the light brown beard, but, who am I to argue? And a third belly-to-belly. Only the two. A move that has benefited everyone from Magnum TA to Shane Douglas. A better part of the repertoire of Syler Mason, and I think, the tag was made rather inadvertently, maybe not, I'm not sure, but the momentum carried the Beard Villain into the corner, and now Hero Napier is staggering about. Like many inebriated man on a Saturday night in downtown Bel Air in one of the many drinking establishments. And now, setting up for the somebody turn that music off. That's Michael Anthony's music. And a low blow. Michael Anthony's music was on momentarily. Oldman Youngboy's been taken out. There's a choke slam by Hero Napier to cover 1, 2, and 3. Ah, for crying out loud. And Michael Anthony is not Joe Henry, but say his name and he shall appear. Michael Anthony now grinning like the biggest Cheshire cat you can imagine. And I can only imagine the sickening feeling going on in Mikey D's stomach as he had to award the EWA Tag Team titles to the new champions, Hero Napier and Johnny Malloy, and a familiar sight as this bully squad of the ELOE is raining down punishment on Hero. I can't even. Come on now. Referee Mike Fleury is probably too intimidated to stop this. And now here comes JB Anderson, who's got what the? JB Anderson has some sort of spike specter. It's a club with all those spikes on the end of it. Another count. I ain't ringing the bell for that. Somebody get that away from JB Anderson.